We're back.
Okay.
More pork. This is actually, we're wrapping up. We're in the home stretch of pork.
That's
the last
right.
thing.
It's time for pork kebabs.
Kebabs.
Or as you call them, kabobs, we call them kebabs. Or shashliks, or skewers, or whatever you want to call them. Basically, bits of pork on sticks and cooked. That's what we're cooking for you today.
Getting technical.
Yeah. What we've chosen to do today is that we're actually, most people when they make a kebab is they put meat and veggie and all that sort of stuff. The cooking times is quite different on all of them. So what we're going to do for simplicity is we're going to thread each kebab with only one type of food. So one meat, one peach, one onion and one pepper.
And then we'll mix them up after, I guess.
Absolutely. And then right at the end, you know, everyone usually like takes them off the thing and eats them all together.
And I guess that way, if one looks like it's done quicker or it's frying up, you just take it off. And
That's right.
And you're good.
It's too easy.
Okay.
So when you do start making up your kebabs, you've got the two options here. You can use the wooden sticks or the rattan sticks, skewers, thank you very much, or the steel. If you're going to use the wood, they have to actually soak for at least an hour in cold water.
Right.
The reason why we do this is as soon as you stick it on the thing, they won't frizzle up and turn into carbon. But today we're going to use steel because these have only been soaking for 20 minutes. And we like
Just more
steel.
manly.
That's right.
When you start assembling that, and we've got a really simple, it's already a marinade, it's like a glaze we're just going to brush on everything. So what we're going to do is kind of something a little fun. We've got a little bit of bourbon, some dried tarragon. I don't know how much it is, but it's not much. Some honey and mustard.
Oh, I got a wasp.
I got a wasp.
The wasps out here, they actually love meat.
Okay, and some mustard.
One other thing I forgot to mention here about the pork. Now, we've already got it pre-cubed here for ease on air. But when it comes time for you guys to actually start porking it up and cubing all the pork, it's better to have it slightly frozen. So stick it in the freezer for about an hour. And what that'll do is it makes it so much easier to cut, and it's because this stuff all sort of slips around the shop and you get caught up on the gristle when it's frozen. So easy.
And I'm going to put a little bit more on there, just on the pork. We want a lot on it.
Go for gold, Scotty.
And you'll brush a little bit more on the grill. There we go.
Awesome.
So, I'm going to pass these on to Craig. Ooh, they look great already, just like that. Over to the grill they go. They're gonna go.
I think I'm going to cook them first. So, take them over to our fantabulous grill right here. Now, as we were saying before about the different cooking times, the only cooking time you really do need to worry about is the pork. That needs to be 5 minutes on each side. Once again, we want that slight pink texture on the inside. So let's stick those puppies on first, I reckon. So, we'll let that crank away there on a direct heat source, around about medium to high heat. I think it's time for me to reapply some of the marinade. So, just as we anticipated, the peach looks like it's cooking a lot quicker than the rest. So we're going to give that a nice little turn before everything else. When you actually do turn these kebabs, one of the other major problems that happens is that whenever you turn it, certain things don't turn with it. So, you know, one thing actually gets double the time. So a good way to sort of foil this is just grab a set of tongs, stick it on top, and you can turn it. One other thing, I forgot to prep the grill, but that's cool because luckily enough they're not sticking too bad. But just a bit of a recap, prep the grill, always. Now, as you can probably tell, these are all being done over a direct hot heat source. Well, these are done. Tray, please, Scotty. Fantastic. Now, if you just hold that there for me. These skewers, because we're using steel, they've heated up a fair bit and I just burnt myself. So not going to do that again. Got
Safety,
the old...
safety first.
Safety first, barbecue boys.
Yeah, those must be getting pretty hot. Okay.
There we go.
Excellent. Ooh, that looks great. Okay.
Sweet as a nut.
I'm gonna take these back to the table. We're gonna get all our pork stuff done, and we're gonna make a little assembly here of all things pork. So we've got our pork chops, we've got our spare ribs, we've got the kebabs, they're all done. The spare ribs turned out great. They got that nice black caramelized barbecue sauce. The Italian salad dressing pork chops, nice and tender.
That's right.
And the kebabs, and like you said, we'll just pull them all off, make a little variety for everybody. Mm-hmm. Ooh, they smell good too. Trust us. Ooh, smells awesome.
That's it for all things pork. I'll just take you through a quick recap of all the major points.
These look great. Look, we never even done this before.
Huh?
Eh? Eh?
Many cuts of pork are actually very lean and low in fat. The low fat content means the meat can dry out quickly if cooked over too high a heat, so keep an eye on that one. Most pork dishes should be cooked over indirect medium or indirect low heat. Pork is best done to medium doneness, about 160 degrees with the instant read thermometer. Perfect pork should be juicy and tender with a slight blush of pink in the centre.
That's a wrap for pork. We're taking a quick beer break and throwing you back to the main menu. Speaking of drinking, don't forget to drop by Wine 101 or Beer Basics to find the perfect match for your ribs, chops, or kebabs.